So social media is in an uproar once again over Springfield, Ohio. Recently, a family was denied entry to a local skating rink due to having a service animal. Some people agree with the skating rink. You have some people that agree with the family. People are saying that it's illegal. Some people are saying that it's not illegal. Today we went around. We got interviews from a couple people at a bowling alley, and we concluded our whole situation on how we feel about it, and we expressed our opinions. So with that being said, here's the video that recently got posted online. This is just a clip of it. I will link the video in the description, but this is just a part of it.
Yes, you can.
So it will go all over the internet that this skating rink will not let my 6-year-old son skate.
Yeah.
I can sit there in the corner, like I can be completely by myself.
No. Federal law. It's not like
It is. It's a law.
It's the same as denying someone from coming in with a insulin pump.
It is completely the law. It just looks bad for your business. I mean, I have a 6-year-old kid that was coming here to skate, and you literally, I will sit there right there in the corner. By law, you can't deny me to enter. You can't. By law.
Well, if there's a police officer telling me that I have to do that, then...
While we were out filming, we seen that a local bowling alley made a Facebook post saying that they do accept all service animals. So we went to that bowling alley and we got an interview with them. We've seen a recent post online about you guys accepting all service animals. Can I get an input on that?
Where are you from?
We're from Springfield, Ohio, Clark County.
No, I mean, what paper, whatever do you represent?
Where do I represent?
Yeah.
We represent the BBC.
The British?
The BBC.
What's the BBC?
The Better Black Community.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys do accept all service animals?
Yes.
You do? Yeah. And why is that?
Because it's the law. If someone brings in a service animal, you have to allow them access.
Do you think what the skating rink did was wrong?
I have no comment on what the skating rink did. I'm just talking about us and what we do.
So anytime any animal is allowed in here as a service animal?
It's a service animal, of course. Now, if it's like an alligator or something, we might need a little prior notice, but if there's a service animal that is a legal service animal, absolutely.
Okay, and there's no time that a service animal cannot come into the building?
No. I mean, when we're open.
So, as far as the skating rink, do you have any comments on the skating rink?
I don't have any. I just worry about us, and I know that we accept service animals because it is the law, and we're just worried about our business and doing what's best for us and our customers.
So the person that made the recent post on Facebook, was that a joke or was that just a statement?
I was just having some fun.
Just having some fun?
But we do accept service animals, so I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too.
It worked.
So do you think the skating rink thing was funny or not?
I don't. A lot of times you don't know what all went into it. You just know when the person hit play on the recorder. All I know is that when people have a service animal, we treat it that way. We don't know how, when, or why, and it's not our place to decide. Our place is to provide a good service for the community and a fun atmosphere, and if somebody has one and it's important to them, then we'll figure out a way to make it work.
Do you feel like there would be any situation where an animal shouldn't be in the building?
Well, we don't allow, you can't just bring in a pet. Well, for a medical purpose, absolutely.
In front of the most controversial spot in Springfield, Ohio, which is the skating rink, and them not allowing service animals in here. What's your opinion on the whole situation?
I mean, honestly, I think that if the law says what it says, I think they should be allowed to. But I can also understand from a business owner perspective that, you don't want to have that stuff in your place of business. I mean, but also it is a law, so I think that they should have just let them have the dog in there, and everything would have been cool. I mean, it's not really that deep, but it's a very weird situation because you don't see people really getting in flusters like this about a dog or a service animal.
Okay, so I would say, in my opinion, I really think just it matters in certain situations. Like, I understand that this is a skating rink, and I understand what service dogs are for, but it's certain situations where a dog don't need to be in here. I feel like, in my opinion, I'm a human being, I'm American, I have the right to have I can be right, I can be wrong, but in my opinion, I don't think that a dog needs to be in a skating ring with a bunch of kids off of ice cream and cake, strobe lights, loud music, kids running around falling on skates. I don't think that there's room for a dog in that type of position, especially with a kid going to be skating. I don't think the dog's going to be on the skating floor with that certain thing. I don't know the procedure. What do you call it? The word. What's the word for it? Well, I don't know the condition of the child, but I do know that it's a medical situation where I feel like a parent has some type of ability to monitor, just as the same ability as the dog does. I think that they forced it trying to bring in the dog. I don't say that. In my opinion, I think if it wasn't that many people in here as it was on Sunday, they would have let the dog in. But at the same time, it's your business. You make the rules. If you don't want a dog in your building, it's your building. You pay the bills. Then you don't have to let a dog in. If it's your shit, you can do whatever you want with your shit. What would you say?
I mean, I agree. I can understand from both sides of the pole. You know, there's like, you got to think too. Some people are more like, I would say, I don't know what the word is for it.
Emotional?
No.
Sensitive? Not like that, but like.
Nah, but I think some people are just a lot more needing of certain things. So I feel like, yeah, that's what the law does say. You know, the law says that you are allowed to bring an animal into any place, and it's against the law if a business owner denies it. But at the same time, it's like, if someone owns a business and they have food, you know, little kids running everywhere, and you know, I know some people just, you know, don't like dogs, and that's cool. You can't really have it, you know, that way. But I would say, like, man, if you really don't feel comfortable with an animal being around your food, you know, especially too, like, I know most of those dogs are really well trained, but you know, sometimes something could happen. You know, somebody could get hurt. I mean, you never know. It's just it's a very weird situation, because I actually understand both sides of this, and honestly, like, I'm not on either side. I'm just kind of like in the neutral, but you know.
Yeah, I'm in a neutral too, but I'm leaning more towards the skating ring, just off the simple fact, if I bought this building, and this is my shit, I pay the taxes, I pay the light bill, I pay for everything, and this is my rule. I don't care if it's public, I don't care about no laws. Laws get broke. People break laws every single fucking day. There's nothing wrong with it. It is something wrong with it, but it's nothing fucking wrong with it. I pay the bills here. If I don't want a dog in something that I paid for, then that's my choice. And it's not like and I don't really feel like it's a discrimination thing. I feel like it's a dog thing, like. And there's a bunch of kids. It's a bunch of kids around. It's 1,000 kids. It's a dog. You got 1,000 kids coming up to the dog trying to pet it. The dog's already going to be unfocused. You got 1,000 kids running around a dog off of ice cream and cake. How many kids are going to want to pet this dog? This dog isn't really going to be as focused as it should. And I want to say this. A lot of people do have service dogs, but I've never seen a service dog inside of a club, because there's just certain places that a service dog shouldn't be in. The skating ring is like a little kid club. Oh,
to be Man,
chill on the wind, chill on the wind, chill on the wind, chill on the wind, chill on the wind. But fuck the wind. This is what I got to say. No. Hold on. Give me one. Let me talk. I'm gonna say this and then you go.
All right, Heather.
My thing is, a skating ring is like a little kid's club. It's like a little kid's like club at night, and I don't think you will see a grown adult in a club with strobe lights, music, a loud DJ, and a lot of people running around. I don't think that you would see a service dog in that setting. So I don't think that a service dog should be in this setting. And there's way more kids running around. What would you have to say?
Okay. I want to point something out that possibly it might sound a little dickheadish, but think about now, if that kid's skating, right? How's a dog going to be able to like alert? Like, how is that whole process?
This is a question. Not a statement, right?
Well, I guess it's like kind of like a, you know, I guess it's a statement. I don't know. How the hell is the dog supposed to know? You know, like I know the dog can like understand.
No, the dog can do what?
I understand how the dog can like detect when he's like his blood pressure's low, but at the same time, it's like, bro, he's skating on in the ring. How is the dog supposed to let him know? How is he supposed to know? Like, is the kid going to pass out on the ground and then the dog's going to like run out into the skating ring and then everyone's going to like crash into each other? You know, like it's just kind of like.
It's a sticky situation.
It's weird because I understand though, because at the same time, if that kid had issues, then I would want the dog to go help him. But it's like,
right,
man, like sometimes, like, wow.
I think there's a lot of situations that come into play with this. But in my opinion, which I'm allowed to have, which I'm a person that can be right and wrong at the same time, if it was my skating rink and I pay the bills here, I don't think that I have to do what you say. I don't have to let a dog in here and there's a bunch of kids running around. Kids like to pet dogs. That dog is going to be in an uncomfortable, unfocusable situation. If you got a million kids coming up, can I pet that dog? Like, you feel me? Like,
can I pet your dog?
But
yeah,
that's my wrap up on the whole situation. What's yours? Do you have any?
And all, I think there just needs to be a certain type of accommodation for all this, and we need to like figure out something a little bit better.
Yeah, because this is definitely not a cancelable thing, but it's a learning situation, right?
Yeah, I think that you know, people should be able to bring service dogs wherever they please, but at the same time, is like I understand a business owner perspective of not wanting you to be in their business with an animal. So it's just kind of like, well, you know, there's got to be an accommodation to a agreement of some sort. Something's got to be a little bit more, like, I don't know. I think business owners should be able to
have a say so in what the fuck goes on in their business.
Service.
Yeah, you could.
They should be able to deny any type of service.
So if they say we don't want to let him in because he's black, how you feel about that?
It's pretty racist, but I think they should. It's discrimination, but it's their business at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's how I feel like, man. Like
if they want to be racist, they can be racist. Fuck that business. But like, man, at the end of the day, like, you go around anywhere and you know where you're not really welcome. Like they're not allowed to say it, but you know you're not allowed. Like it sucks, and that is really shitty. That's a really shitty way to think as a human being.
But there's free will. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Honestly, let me talk. We live in a generation where a lot of people are sensitive, and we have the internet where a lot of people have an opinion, and everybody's always sad about some shit. At the end of the day, it happened at the skating ring. The dog didn't get in. If the dog didn't get in, and they don't want to let you in, then just leave. I personally wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't beg somebody to spend my money at their business. I'm not saying what I would do in that situation. I would kind of be upset, but at the same time, people are allowed to say whatever they want. It's people's business. They can do whatever they want. They pay the bills. Until you start paying the bills somewhere, then you have a say so. They say it's against the law, but there's gray areas in law. So with that being said, man, come to USA Skating Rink in Springfield, Ohio. This is a great skating rink. They are great owners. I was here that same day. I don't think they're disrespectful. I think they handle the business really good. They have a great birthday party system. They got mascots, pizza, drinks. The people are real friendly. Unfortunately, situations happen like this where you only see the bad of a situation, because when people post good things about anything, I don't think it gets this much type of what do you call it? Attention slash traction. Yeah, attention slash traction. So with that being said, this is a good skating rink. I've been growing up here. I grew up here. A lot of people have grown up here. A lot of kids come here. There'd be a lot of people complaining and saying, oh, at nighttime, the parents will leave, the owners will leave the kids here. I've been here, and yes, they have left, but we came here at 7. We knew we were supposed to get picked up at 11. If our parents wasn't here, that's not the skating rink's fault. That's our parents' fault. They don't have to sit here all night and wait on us. But with that being said, you got anything else to say?
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, not really my say, but I'm just in the middle. So, you know, that's pretty much it.
Drop your socials.
Make sure to look up Chicken is God on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. He'll put all his stuff or my stuff down below.
All right, and make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. We're out.